Cajo FX. Welcome to Cajo FX. We're going to look at psychology. Now, psychology of trading and discipline in forex trading. Now, when it comes to psychology, it's not just about understanding the chart and indicators. So, psychology is more than that. Now, psychology has to be implemented in forex trading. Now, it has to do with the mind. So, we have three main components of trading. There are times whereby you have to use the logical trading system, risk management system, money management system, and sound psychology. Psychology is the mind. How can you control the mind? How can you discipline the mind when it comes to trading? And if you look at it, it can determine whether you succeed or fail. And the market is so huge, which contains a lot of traders. So you are trading, and you need to understand how to control your mind. You may have a brilliant trading system, but if you feel arrogant, frightened, or upset, your account will suffer. So you need to be very, very careful. It is hard enough to know what the market is going to do. So you need to discipline the mind. So at times whereby profit gives traders an emotional high and feeling of power. Sometimes you make profit and you feel very comfortable, and that you keep making more profit, which can make you to overtrade and get more losses. So a trader needs to admit that he cannot control his losses. So it has to do with, you need to control the mind. Sometimes whereby you may struggle. So a trader, the successful traders, there are times they have losses, and sometimes they have win. So the mind is what keeps a man going. So consistent trading helps a man when he is able to control himself. So you can be consistent when you are able to control yourself. So it's just like 20% of the psychological of the system and strategies, and 90%, 80% of psychology. So if you cannot discipline your mind, you know how to control yourself when you are in losing trade, control yourself when you are in a winning trade. Let's see more of it. Now, emotional control. This is very, very important to forex traders. Fear and greed. When you're in a losing trade, how do you feel? Sometimes you have fear. You're in a winning trade, sometimes you have greed. You think that you can win, you can get more. So this thing boils down to having a plan. You need to have a plan. You need to have a written record, so that you have to follow it. Many traders don't follow what they plan. So your emotion is important in trading. Don't trade by feelings. When making big decisions, take control of your emotions. Take emotions out of the way, which is very important. So discipline counteracts emotions. So you should be able to discipline yourself as a trader. Your emotion is very important. Put it to check, because the prices move up and down not because of the number of the buyers and sellers, but the changes in the intensity of greed and fear. So you need to be very careful. If not, if you're having fear, sometimes you panic and enter the trade on time. You enter the trade on time. Sometimes you enter trade, sometimes you exit the trade early. So if it comes to greed, sometimes you trade and have a lot of losing trade. So you need to take control of yourself, so that you have to trade for a long time. So the goal is not necessarily to make profit in a hurry, but to be consistent. So you need to take cognizance of fear and greed. So continuously focus on the process. Now let's see the second one, risk management. Risk management is very, very important in trading. So you need to be able to know how much you are going to risk. Is it 2%? Is it 1%? There's no fixed percentage of risk you should put. There's people that will tell you that 2% of every trade should be risk. Now, it's very important to know that what can you afford to lose? Is it 1%, 2%? So if you should know that, you should know the kind of level you are. Sometimes you may lose 2% of your account, sometimes you may lose 1%. So what can you afford to lose? You need to take notice of that. If you can't discipline what you can lose, you can end up in losses, and you can enter into moves that are not necessary. You need to avoid impulsive moves. You need to avoid them. Sometimes whereby you may be tempted to enter a lot of time. So some people will tell you that the maximum a trader may risk is 2% of his account equity, but it depends on you. It's you and the market. It's personal. So take the market as your own. Take the market as you're going to face it with self-discipline. If you are saying you're going to risk 1%, stick to it. Depending on the lot size. So if you lose even $1, you need to what? Write it down. You're risking 2%, write it down. So when it comes to the percentage you are risking, if you are risking 2% and you are making profit, sometimes you feel overjoyed when you win and depressed when you lose. So it's the market moves that matters. So when you have a strategy, it's good, but lack of self-discipline will bring you down to the ground. That what differentiates a successful trader and a beginner trader. The psychology. So you don't enter the market to go and gamble. You must know how much you're going to risk and stick to it. So let's see the next one. Let's see patience and timing. This is very important. Patience and timing. Patience and timing. You need to wait for opportunities. This thing happen whereby people enter trade because of they are losing. They want to recover back their money. There's no more patience. If you have a losing trade, sometimes you need to shut down your laptop and leave it. You understand? You can come back the next day. So for you to discipline yourself when it comes to this, you need to wait for the right strategy. Wait according to your plan. What have you written down? You need to wait. Avoid over trading. So when you are patient, it will help you to avoid over trading. If you don't have time to trade, leave it to the next day. If you are going to work or you don't have time to trade, leave it to the next day. Better you can get someone to help you to trade. Don't enter the market before. Because sometimes if you don't follow your strategy, you have fear. So timing is very important. Take it to time. Since the market is going to open by this time, set your priorities. Set your schedule so that you'll be able to be around that period. So sometimes whereby people may want to trade and they just enter anyhow to affect them. So patience is very important. Patience is a virtue. So if you are into arguments or if you are into your mind is not settled, don't enter the market. If your mind is not settled, you are depressed, you are angry, don't enter market. Just calm down, relax yourself, be in a settled position. Be your mind be calm. So you trade in a calm way. So let's see the next one. So you need to adapt to what market changes. Sometimes that the market, if you look at the market, may be a bullish candlestick, may be a downtrend. You need to know how to adapt to it. You need to know when the market changes. Take notice of it. So discipline prevents trading after a loss. So you need to adapt. Sometimes when the market this week can be downtrend, next week can be uptrend. So you need to take notice of it. That should be the first thing in the morning you should do. Is this in a downtrend? Is it an uptrend? So if you can know that kind of thing, you need to adapt to it, so that you will not be trading uptrend when the market is telling you it's a downtrend. You're not trading downtrend, the market saying it's uptrend. So you have to know this kind of thing. It's gonna help. So you have to discipline yourself to adapt to the market. Sometimes you have to change your strategies. Strategies may not be stagnant. Don't have a market strategy whereby it's only fixed. No, you have to know how to go through it, review it, update it, because the market can change anytime. Don't have a fixed strategy. Update it. What's the market saying today? What is the strategy for today? How many percentage of risk can I afford to lose? What is the risk reward ratio? So you need to know how to go through and review your strategy so that you're able to adapt to the market, because market can change. This month can be from next month. The news can be different from next month. So we'll see. That's very important is that you must have a mindset of long-term success. When you are trading, you must have a goal. Don't just trade as if you are chasing after money. What is your goal? How much do you want to make in a week? How much do you want to make in a month? How much do you want to make in a year? And what do you want to use the money to do? How do you want to invest it? How do you want to keep the money going, whereby it will be in a going concern, to keep the forex journey going? You need to focus on consistent profit. So have in mind that, okay, how much am I going to put here that I'm going to make a lot of profit? Keep it in mind. Write it down. So that you not end up feeling bad when you're using trade. So it's just like a target. Have a target and keep to it, because the goal of everything is for you to have a long-term success. So you must also know that the public wants gurus, and you must realize that people are looking for people that can trade long-term. So you have to work on yourself. You have to work on yourself. And when I talk about that, I talk about you have to keep a diary of the record of your goal. So those who don't learn from the past repeat the same thing. You understand? If you don't learn from the past, you're gonna repeat the same thing. You may have a brilliant trading system, but if you feel you are too big, you may end up losing everything. So a hallmark of all successful traders is the ability to accumulate equity, make profit. Now, learn from mistakes. I've talked about this. Learn from mistakes. Whenever you have a losing trade, when you shut your laptop down, when you are coming back to it, look to the past. What did I do wrong that I need to correct? Don't be bragado. Don't feel big. Don't feel proud that I know it. Go towards that place that you lost. Understand what makes it to a losing trade. What make it to lose? What happened? So that you know repeat the same thing, because a man that don't want to learn will keep repeating. Mistakes you keep losing. So you must have this mind of continuous learning and improvement. Have a community of people of traders that can help you. If you can't see the wrong you can do, you can call someone that can say, okay, what did I do wrong? Is there any information that came out? Is it news that affected it? Is it strategy I used that not work out? So there is no 100% profit of any trader. Sometimes successful traders make a lot of loss. Sometimes they make profit. But what keeps them going is this issue of psychology. Important topic of psychology. So they learn from mistakes. Sometimes when you're making mistakes, you need to even be laughing and be jumping and be happy. Don't go and pass aggression from your laptop to someone else. No, they don't show that you're mature. So you need to accept when you make mistakes and smile over it and tell yourself, I'm gonna make it today. I'm gonna make it again. I'm gonna keep making it. I'm gonna achieve my goal, no matter what it may look like. So have a learning mindset. Be humble. Don't chase over the market. So it's gonna help you when it comes to that, because sometimes the crowd are in the market. So your money, when you lose money itself, it's going to someone else. When you lose money, it's going to someone else. So when you are losing, go somewhere. When you are winning, someone money that's coming to you. Money is so plenty in the market. So you must learn and have the mindset of improvement. Don't compare yourself with anybody. Any traders compare themselves with people. Don't compare. You are on your own. Face your own journey. Some people have gone ahead of you and you are just starting. Continue. The sky is so wide that can contain all the birds to contain you too. So don't be in a hurry. Don't let them put that pressure. Pressure should not hold you from anybody. Sometimes you can see someone sharing the street and says making this, making that. Then you feel as though there's no hope for you. The person is just like you. And you can get it. Just have a learning mindset. Keep going. Sometimes the person may want to laugh at you, but just keep going. So, decision making under pressure. When you're under pressure, please don't enter the market to trade. Clear your mind. Clear your mind. I said before. Don't be angry and go and trade. Don't be sad and go and trade. Don't be like emotionally down, go and trade. Maybe there's problem on ground. No. Have a calm mindset. Calm yourself down. Sometimes you can use different things so that your mind will be focused. Focused mindset. So can't be doing something. Sometimes you may not be able to do 2 or 3 things at a time. So you must be able to know how to have a calm mind. So disciplined traders are less likely to exit a trade impulsively due to short market fluctuations. So you must avoid impulsive exits. So decision making must not be taken always under pressure. So just psychology is very, very important. You need to know how to control yourself, your mind. Discipline the mind. A man can control the mind, he can control many things. Now, you don't need to trade all the currencies. You understand? You have be distinct. You can have less decisions and make more of discipline. You understand? You can trade few trades. You can trade 1, you can trade 2, you can trade 3. You understand? But don't be vast. You are doing this. You are trading everything. No, can't stick to one thing. Stick to one thing. Your focus should be one goal. Study on it very well. Research on it so that you not be always under pressure. You can't put everything in your head. You understand? But people can assist you, but you not be under pressure all the time. Sometimes it happens whereby you may be taking decision under pressure. It's just like risk. You understand? If you're under pressure, sometimes it happens. Then how do you control yourself? If your mind is not clear it first. You understand? If you have people advise that when you are in the trade, just leave the other and go and clear your mind. Because when your mind is not cleared, your thinking cannot continue. You get to act out of fear, out of emotions. So when the emotion is in play, don't know that you'll be ready to lose a lot. Because the man that is angry, how can he think? You just pour it on the trade and mess up. So if you have emotional problem or depression, clear your mind. If not, you can't think. It's not your thinking that will work, it's your emotions. So when it comes to trading, you need to understand that discipline yourself whereby it doesn't affect your health. Because a sick man cannot be trading and he be in the same mind, because his emotion is sometimes thinking will be down. So you need to know that discipline should not lead to not discipline whereby you are so disciplined whereby you stay in the trade 24 hours. No. And you can't do another thing. You're just in one thing throughout the whole week. No relation to people. You don't enjoy your life. You just do laptop 24 hours every day. No. You can burn out. You can affect your eyes. You understand? So you have to take your health as a trader into importance. Avoid burnout. So if you are burnout, you can't act as someone that is healthy. So you must know that you need to have limits. You can trade in the morning. If you are trading, if you are a swing trader, know how to discipline yourself. Nothing will affect your health. So many traders don't take their health into cognizance. Eat good food, eat good fruits, and have control over your mind. So schedule is also important. Get that to play.